Hello, people of Our Lady Perpetual Help. This is your pastor with this week's installment of Flock Notes. And as I always say at the very beginning every week is keep your eyes peeled to the ads that are below me, keep your ears open to the announcements at Mass, and let us pay attention to what's in the bulletin as well so that we can all plug in to where we want to serve here at OLPH. And so we got a couple of things coming up, but first and foremost, I wanted to mention this coming Saturday, July, January 24th, from 8:30 a.m. to noon is the Walk for Life. It's a good time for us as followers of God. Many people from our diocese, our bishops, will be there as well, and it's at Waterfront Park down on Pacific Highway, and so it's the Walk for Life, and this is the theme for this year's Walk for Life: known, created, and loved in the womb, and so that's coming up. But also too, we're preparing not only for Lent because this is the third week of Ordinary Time coming up, but we have a kind of a shortened Ordinary Time this year between Christmas season and for when Lent begins, because the way the calendar falls, Lent is early this year, and so we will have soon in the next week or two, we will have not only in the bulletin but also in announcements talking about the Lenten penance service, the Lenten penance service is coming up, and also the ones in our deanery, so we can plug in if we can't make ours. There's the others in our deanery as well. And we also will be having our normal Lenten fish dinners on Friday nights. So we'll have the Stations of the Cross, we'll have Mass on Fridays, along with the Lenten fish dinners, and so a lot of things. So as this comes sooner, I should say, we'll have the announcements so that we can all plug into those things, and we can come together as a parish family, and we can enjoy our sacrifices, because sacrifices we make not only for ourselves but for each other as well. So as a family, as part of our Lenten sacrifice, where we want to plug in, and maybe sometimes part of that Lenten sacrifice is, of course, the not eating meat on Fridays, and so that's why we have our Lenten fish dinners, and we also have the opportunity, hopefully, to connect with other parishioners during this time. But I want to talk a little bit about what we're going to hear in the readings in Mass this coming Sunday. And what I wanted to talk about was what we're going to hear in the Psalm as we sing the Psalm. It comes from Psalm 27, and the first portion of the Psalm says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom should I fear?" Now, I know when this question is asked in the Psalms, it's kind of a rhetorical question. But whom should I fear? No one. That's what we're saying. Nobody. We should fear nobody. Why? Because we are baptized Christians. We belong to the Lord. And so, because of that, we are attaining the prize of salvation as we go through our years here on earth, that when that final judgment comes, we will be welcomed in to the kingdom of heaven. And like Paul says, during this time we are working out our salvation. So we're becoming closer to God, and we're, as our doctrine of purgatory says, we are purging away those things that keep us from becoming full union with God. And so during this time, the church has set up certain things so that not only the sacraments, not only the coming to Mass on Sundays, but we have a number of people that come every day to Mass as well. But also too, these liturgical seasons that we have, that we make special attention to certain portions of our faith. And we're coming up. We're in ordinary time right now, but we're coming up on Lent. And during that time, we remember the sacrifices, because as we remember Christ's 40 days in the desert, that's the basis of our Lenten sacrifice. And so as we get closer, we'll talk a little bit more about those things. And I hope, like I've said, also too, coming up, we're preparing for our Lenten. See, I got that on the mind. Our young people are preparing for their confirmation retreat coming up, and so there'll be a couple of fundraisers that they will have to help offset that cost, and so that will also be the bulletin, the announcements, and then the ads below me as well. And so as we move forward, I hope to see you all at Mass on Sunday. I hope you have a great week.